Riley, you've seen this team 4 years now. What makes them so tough?
I mean, just like Coach said, they're bigger than us, stronger than us, and they're put together really well.
Ryan, now that you have a Summit League tournament under your belt, what kind of confidence does that have for you going forward as you go through this program?
For me individually, it obviously is a confidence booster. Not that, we didn't have it as a team before, but as a team as a whole, I think that this, getting to this accomplishment is what we looked forward to. So I think as a team wide, we got more confident.
Any other questions for the student athletes?
Riley, can you just talk about finishing the season? How do you feel right now compared to your other 3 years? Is it different for you?
Yeah, I mean, it feels really good. We got into a nice groove here the past 3 months and have been playing a lot better. And, yeah, compared to the first 3 years, it has been excellent.
All right, thanks, ladies. You can head back to the locker room. Go ahead with questions for Coach.
Any chance of staying with that team at all, Jory? I mean, what do you have to do? What's the
Well, yeah, I mean, we didn't shoot the ball well from the three-point line. We had some open threes in the first half. We make any perimeter shots, and then we have a run-out layup with 20 seconds to go that we blow. It should have been a 6-point game at half, and then if we made a three earlier, we're talking about a 1 or 2 possession game there at halftime. We came out the first 2 minutes of the second half pretty poorly. 2 turnovers, 2 defensive mistakes, so that was a 5-0 run immediately to take it from whatever it was, 8-13. And then it was just, an uphill battle from there. It's just, their matchups are an issue. Their strength and size inside is an issue for us to be able to maintain. And then if they have people on the perimeter making threes, that makes it even tougher.
Coach, Riley and Soph obviously just played their last game. I mean, can you talk about how they maybe kind of helped you get through this transitional phase in your first year as coach, being the veterans of this team?
Yeah, I mean, I just thanked our entire team in the locker room for being so coachable and so receptive to our new staff. Even when we were really poor in November and December, they still showed up every day and came to work and had a positive attitude about it and were just willing to be coached by us. And so that made it enjoyable to an extent, even when you're losing, to be able to coach those guys. And I feel like we've had a ton of growth throughout the year, which was our number one goal coming in, is just to become better as a program. And I think, in the last 6 months, we've definitely done that.
Jory, how do you see a South Dakota State final going tomorrow?
Ought to be a doozy. I mean, that's 2 really good teams. I know USD's got them both times. It's hard to beat a team 3 times. But, as 2 juggernauts going at it, I think it'll come down a lot to, perimeter shooting in these kind of games, which team's making threes, because the baskets in and around the post area, those guys are both so big inside and strong. It'll be dependent on how it's officiated as well in and around the basket.
Thanks, Coach.
But I'm not going to pick a winner, if that's what you want.
Sorry. Thank you.
Thanks. Oh. Go ahead, Jeff, if you want.
USD and SJSU and everybody else in the Summit, did you close the gap this year at least? Can you take consolation in that?
Well, I think we got better. It's obviously those 2 are a notch above everybody else in the league. I don't think you can look at that and not say that. We're trying to get as close to those guys as we can, and when we get close to them, then we'll try to make the next step and become part of that group. I think we've definitely improved the kids we have coming in, the kids we have coming back. I'm excited about us being a much better basketball team next year than we were this year. This year was a whole bunch about our mental approach and what we think we can be and trying to set a foundation and a culture of winning and what goes into that. We don't always get the results at the end of the game, but I think our competitiveness and how we learn to play is setting us up to be much better.